Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back. I am so sorry for the long wait. I am profoundly ashamed. I had uh I did film a video after my first one that I had planned to post, but it just didn't work out and then I had all this other stuff going on, so I just put YouTube on hold, to rest. And so I just thought I'd come back with a new video. So you might be wondering why I'm wearing these. It's because I felt like it. Yeah, so I just saw them and I was just like, oh, it'd be a good idea to wear this for my next video. I'm like, yeah, it'd be fun. It's cute. It's cute. She cute. And I got these like a year ago for my birthday when I turned 18, my 18th birthday. And it was my first time going to Disney World, and I went to Magic Kingdom with my family. And so I saw everybody with these cute mouse ears, and I was like, should I get one? So I did get one. Like at the very end of the night, I got one. Like I just decided, okay, yeah, I need to get one. And I was lucky that I found this place that was selling them before we left the park. Like they are so expensive. It's like I was trying to remember how much these costed, and I think like $17, but like no. The more I remember, I was like, is it 34? Was it $34? And I looked it up, and it actually is in the 30s, like $30 with tax. So I mean, if you're lucky enough to find it in a Goodwill, you could get it for like $5. So I'm just like, oh, I mean, I was just like, but anyways, they're cute. So there's so many different kinds. I saw some people with like, there was like ones like pink and like glittery, just like all these different types. And there was even one with like two donut holes, like two, yeah, they were like donut holes. And I was like, thought that was so cute, and it was just like made for me because like I love food, like I love food. So it was like donut ears, like hello, like made for me, right? But I just went with these because I was thinking about like I just wanted something like I want to go with the classic, something original. I always like classic and the original, so I always, like I like that. So I was like, this might be like my last time going, and I don't know when I'm gonna come back. So I just thought, let me just go with the classic. Let me just go with the original. Unless I'm an original bitch. I'm just kidding. I mean, and I'm also wearing a sweater because it was chilly outside, so I wore a sweater, and it says "adore" on it because I adore you. Let's just get started in the video. Uh, it's Christmas time, so I was thinking something Christmassy. So I just got the idea, like, let me do a Christmas movie review. So I thought about this movie, Last Holiday. Now, when I was a kid and I watched this for the first time, I just remember being like, I loved it so much. I think it was so good. I also wanted to review this because I feel like, of all the Christmas movies, like this isn't really like that talked about, or it's not like the most hyped one, the one we see most on TV. So I'm just like, I just don't feel like it gets as much attention as it should. So yeah, I'm just gonna review it. But yeah, when I was a kid, I really did love this movie. Like I thought it was like when I watched it for the first time, like the plot just like completely, it just at first hearing of it, like it just completely like really stood out to me and like got my attention. Like wow, like that's interesting, right? And let me know if you've seen it because it's really good. It stars Queen Latifah, and yeah, I am gonna be reading it off of Wikipedia because like I didn't have enough time to memorize it. So sorry about that again. Sorry. Yeah. LL Cool J. So yeah, I'm gonna review it. So it's her name. Queen Latifah stars as Georgia Bird. She is an employee at a cookware department, cookware in New Orleans, and she's like the really shy, like like the shy woman, and she has a dream of being a professional cook, and she keeps it like in this journal called Possibilities, and that's where she keeps like the stuff that she wants to do and stuff she dreams of accomplishing one day. And then through a series of events, she hits her head, distracted by LL Cool J, and the doctor tells her that she has Lampington's disease, and it's terminal, and she's gonna die soon. And her insurance isn't covering it, can't cover the cost, so she just said like, "Well, I'm gonna die." Like she just like, take my insurance ain't doing it. My insurance ain't gonna cover it, so I'm just like, well, damn, like I just like gonna die. Like, what else can I do? So, like a queen, like an actual queen, she just quits her job, just straight up like that, just quits her job, and it's like, wouldn't you be the same if you find out that you have like a terminal disease? Like you are like done with everything. Like you don't give no fucks. Like you don't care. Like I ain't worrying about nothing. I don't care about nothing. I'm just gonna get my money, whatever money I got left, and I'm going wherever, and I'm gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna live the fullest the rest of the time I have left. Like that's really anybody who get a terminal disease. Like that's how you're. Like that's exactly how you would think, right? Obviously, I mean, for me, obviously. Oh, I don't have money. Maybe my parents might have. Continuing with what we're doing here. So she liquidates her assets and she goes to a dream vacation at the deluxe Grand Hotel pub in the spa city of Karlovy Vary. I hope I said that right. In the Czech Republic. And she goes on all these different activities, like of course she goes space jumping, and she does she skis. Yeah, it was skis. Yeah, she goes skiing and all that stuff, all that good stuff. And she's just having a blast, and she meets different people along the way, and just like she definitely has an effect on the people around her. She makes a lot of friends. Like it's like her charisma, her confidence, her amazing spirit. Like it really attracts the other people around her, and they like instantly like just are drawn to her, and they become quickly her friends and stuff. And her boss, the owner of the department store that she works, the owner of the store that she works, and his assistant slash mistress, Miss Burns. They're they're there too, coincidentally, and skeptical. He's skeptical about her, and he's just like, and so he like tells Miss Gunther, the the guest services manager, to like dig up information on her, like cliche, like dig up information on her, like what she is she keeping a secret, like what she had, like what's up with her, and she finds the written instructions for her disposal of her remains after her death, and Miss Gunther just instantly like, and she before didn't really like her. She was just like, she wasn't really feeling her, but like after reading this, she was just, she felt moved, and she like, wow, okay, I'm moved. Like this woman's gonna die. It just completely took her heart. So it's just like she is. She realizes Georgia's self confidence and sunny optimism, having touched everyone who has met her since her arrival. Also, she tells Georgia that she found the letter and urges her to return home to spend her last days with the people she loves, which is, that's also a good idea, Go to a vacation or whatever, and then spend your last days with the people you love. And so she goes. And LL Cool J, Sean, he has learned of her diagnosis and wants to acknowledge his feelings for her. She's on a taxi on another side of a snowdrift, and he's trying to reach her. Yeah, he's on a taxi, and he's on the other side of a snowdrift trying to reach her at the hotel. I'm not sure it works, and it doesn't really describe it here. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. I skipped something. Yeah, she heads for the airport and discovers that there's an avalanche has blocked the road, so she can't go anymore. And so, yeah, she just goes back to the hotel. I can't remember if they passed each other or not, but I think they did. Or maybe, I don't know. Sorry. She returns to the hotel, and oh yeah, I remember this. He goes barefoot. I said barefoot. He goes like walking in the snow on foot. And at a New Year's party, like his whack ass Matthew Cragen, the owner of the store she works, he exposes Georgia as a saleswoman in one of his stores, and she tells him, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, and I'm gonna die." It's not funny. I'm sorry. She reveals she is going to die. Cragen's colleagues, disgusted by his insensitivity, embrace her and abandon him. So I'm like, you know what? Bye to your whack ass. Like, bye, Felicia. You just like, so, bye, Felicia. Like, screw your whack ass. I'm going with this. I'm going with this queen right over here. Queen Latifah, you get Queen Latifah. Yep. I'm going with this queen right here, Queen Latifah, Miss Queen Latifah, ma'am. Okay. And yeah, bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, I remember this. He tries to kill himself. Yeah, dejected and embarrassed. Cragen goes to an upper floor of the hotel and sits on the ledge contemplating suicide. And then she comes to him and tries to persuade him not to, like a good human being would. Yeah, and I actually remember he's sitting on the ledge, and she actually goes to sit on the ledge with him, and it's like it's a pretty scary moment because like she's there just like, oh shit. I'm trying going out of the window to like sit with him and be on the ledge. She was just like, oh, but yeah, and suggests to him that if he were nicer and less driven and greedy, he would be a happier person. Which is like total true. Good advice, Queen Latifah. Love you. And Sean arrives. Yes, LL Cool J in the building. And he joins Georgia and Cragen on the ledge. And Miss Gunther finds the facts from Dr. Gupta. And he tells her it was a misdiagnosis. And it was like an X-rays generated by due to x-rays generated by a broken, outdated CAT scanner. That's interesting because the way I was remembering before, I thought it was like it was like switched, it's like a switch up, like they gave her the diagnosis to somebody else. And then I was thinking, wait, but that's still sad though, because it's like somebody is still like has a terminal illness that's going to die. And it's even worse because they don't even know it. They don't even know it because she was diagnosed and they probably got the diagnosis that she got. And so they're thinking that they're totally fine, but no, you're actually gonna die soon, brother, like, or a sister, like, but so it was still really sad, but but this is actually better. So it was just the CAT scanner. So that's actually better. So like nobody's like, well, at least not nobody that we know of. But, let's stop talking about that. Well, I mean, the good news is that it was all a bad diagnosis. It's wrong diagnosis. The CAT scanner. Oh, it was wrong diagnosis. Okay, we don't gotta talk about that anymore. Okay, that's it. And so yeah, she rushes to tell her this. Obviously, Miss Punta, and George is like, "I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die." So and everybody, yeah, I think there was like a whole crowd, like right there in the bottom, like they were just like, like wondering, like, "Oh my God, is he gonna jump?" And then when she like screamed out, like, "I'm not gonna die," like everybody's just like, "Oh my God, yes!" Like towards like the whole crowd starts cheering, like, cause like of door, like, of course you're gonna cheer, like, like, yes, like this woman is not gonna die, yes. Until they return to New Orleans together like a couple, yes. The ship, hey, uh, and then get married and open a restaurant. Her dream comes true. Oh, and it is visited by Chef Didier and George's longtime inspiration, Emerald Lagasse. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Emerald Lagasse. Yeah, I think I remember. It's like, yeah, I know this chef. Yeah, yeah, it's like, yeah, I know this chef. Yeah, he did. I remember he made a guest appearance in the end. Yeah, I remember that. And so, an epilogue sequence. Do I remember this? It's an epilogue sequence that shows Georgia change her book of possibilities into the book of realities. Do I remember this? I don't think I remember this. And her friends all lived better lives. Miss Burns went to business school and opened a spa. Miss Gunther opened a detective agency. Oh, yeah, now I remember this. It was funny, yeah. 'Cause Miss Gunther, like a detective. Yeah, I remember this. I actually remember this. Now I remember it. And Dr. Gupta and Matthew Cragen joined a spiritual retreat after Gupta quit his job and Cragen's divorce took all his money. hmm So yeah, so that was the end. And so, like I said, growing up, this is definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies, and I think it really was just such a great movie. Like I love the plot. There's just something so cathartic and uplifting about it. Like you feel good while watching. It's like those really feel good movies. Like while you're watching, like it's so funny, but it's also just feels so good. Like it's like in the beginning, it's like this woman's about to die, and it's just like, oh my God, it's so sad. But the, how she does what she does after, like just like a queen, she just, what? I'm just gonna quit my job. I'm going to take the rest of my money I have and I'm going to go on vacation and I am just going to live the rest of my days to the fullest. All the things that she never had done before, she was like, you know what, finally, I'm about to die. So finally, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have a blast. And there's something like, really inspirational about that. Like, yes, live your life to the fullest. Do the things that accomplish your dreams. Do the stuff that you want to do. Like, do it. And we just like love seeing the scenario, like Queen Latifah just going to this amazing, beautiful, luxurious resort, and doing all these fun things that she's never done, going to spa, relaxing, doing all these fun things like base jumping and skiing, like, you know, winning winning lots of cash. Did you actually win cash? Well, she wins in the casino. Okay, she does a pretty great job in the casino. And yeah, it's like I just thought, wait, hold on, let me check. Because I know she should do good in the casino. Okay, she wins a small fortune in the casino. Like, you see, she just won cash right there in the casino. Like, yes, ma'am, get it. Actual queen, Queen Latifah. And so it's a really feel good movie, and I love like how the effect she has on other people, like with the mistress, with the owner's mistress, the way she inspired her. Like, yes, woman uplifting woman, yes, building up woman, yes, woman building up woman, and I just really loved how she inspired her to like she's better than this. Like, you can be so much more than this, and that's exactly what she does. She leaves him and she opens up a spa. Yes, that's what she does. She goes to business school and opens a spa. Like, yes, girl. And so, even the dude, the whack ass dude, like he learns from the errors of his mistakes, and he goes to a spiritual retreat, and like, I'm gonna become a better person, because that's what you do. You could be a shitty person at first, but you know become self-aware, and then just work and decide that I'm going to work on to be better than this. I am going to work to be better than this, and I'm going to do what I can to be a better person. That's what he does. He goes to a spiritual retreat. And it's just so cool seeing her having so much fun and making all these friends, and everybody just like completely just being in awe of her. Like, it's really nice to see, because it's like she deserves to be in awe, because she's a great woman. Like, at first she comes from being like really shy, and I'm going to describe like they describe her like shy and unassuming, like really scared to go for her dreams, and just really shy, it kind of like holds back a lot. And but we see her transform from being that to her character, like now become like so confident and having all this optimism and being so lively. You could really see the change, and it's so beautiful to see that change. And the effect she has on the people she meets, like they just become in awe of her, and like her confidence and optimism like rubs off on them, and it inspires them, and it attracts them. Like, it's amazing. And the relationship, the romantic stuff with Cool J, Sean, like it was, that was a cute part to add to this. It was like I care more about her, just her story, but I think the added part with her and El Cool J and the romantic, scenario there, I think that also fit into it well, and I liked seeing that too. And just the end, the cherry on top, the movie ends with her finally accomplishing her dreams. She gets her professional dreams, and she gets the man of her dreams. It's a win-win. She got all that she wanted. She just had to believe in herself, be confident, and have optimism. So that's why I like it. Like, it has such a great story, and it has such a good message. Like, that is such a good message to give to people. Like, follow your dreams. Don't be afraid. Leave the fear. Stop worrying. Stop wasting time. Just go for it. Stop thinking and just do it. Go for it. And however you are, whatever characteristics you lack, like, work on yourself. You can become better. Like, if you are shy, if you're a shy person, like Queen Latifah was in the beginning, you can transform yourself to being the confident person she ends up becoming in the end. Like, you can do it. You can do it. The movie has a really inspirational and great message. So and I think that's pretty dope for a Christmas movie. This you see, this is a pretty dope Christmas movie for sure, and that's why it's one of my favorites. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Um, yeah, I love this movie. Um, I might plan on watching it again. Yeah, I might watch it again. I always watch like a few Christmas movies in December, so I might just watch it again. If I have the time. And oh, for the next video, I want to let you know. The next video, I have a really good idea planned. I think it's gonna be really good. I think you guys are gonna like it. I think it's gonna be pretty funny. I'm really excited about it. I think you're gonna it's gonna be good. It's a good idea. So I'm really excited about the next video. I'm gonna film. I'm gonna edit this soon, and then I'm gonna put it out, and then I'm gonna film that next video tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna put it out before the end of this for the end of this week. I think I'll have that next week after this one. I think I'm gonna film it tomorrow, and I think I'll put it up before the end of this week. So then I'll have two videos posted this only in this 1 week. This whole week, like two videos. So yeah, that's it. Just keep tuned for the next video. I promise it's gonna be a good one. It's definitely gonna be a good one. You're definitely gonna like it. It's gonna be. I'm excited. You're gonna enjoy it. So yeah, that's it. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. And I'll see you next time very soon. I promise. I hope you like my mini ears. And yeah, that's it. Bye.